Okay, I got it sorted out. The audio's gonna be fucked for the first few minutes. I apologize for that. When I changed the encoding type, it messed with the audio, with the mic settings. I changed the mic recording settings on Elgato to my Line 2 audio box, which isn't even turned on at this moment because I'm using an HyperX Quadcast. Yeah, I'd actually downgraded to a USB mic. Figure that out, but it sounds fine. Whatever. Let's see how the rooms look. Lloyd's room is the same as ever. So have some weights, some training tonfas, desk. Weird place for the bed, but it is what it is. Electric harmonica. The closet where Ren hid in and learned a hard truth. This is Randy's room. He's taking part of the Bellegarde's unit rehab training right now. If my memory serves me right, they were given some of that drug during the cult incident. Right, they aren't suffering from any serious after effects, thankfully. It'll take some time for them to get back to their senses and the stamina back to where they were, though. So, right, he's helping with the rehab, and this is Wazy. Ah, welcome to Chateau de Wazy. I know, hold the applause. This is one classy room. Seriously, it's like something you'd see in a model home. It obviously took you no time at all getting settled in. That decor looks rather expensive, and there's so much of it too. I asked an acquaintance of mine for a favor, and he hooked me up. I don't mind if you dropped by in unannounced if you ever feel the need to unwind. Speaking of which, how about we crack open that bottle of that over there to celebrate the successful move-in? How about we don't? We're still, on duty. Although having a drink while we're done and we're off duty, that sounds nice. And this is the chief's room, and he also has a stash of liquor. I've also got a stash of liquor in my room. Some whiskey, some vodka. Ellie's room, as classy as ever. This is Tio's room. She's still taking care of business in Le Mans State. Yeah, the Epstein Foundation have her and Yona working in one of their new research labs. State law revisions have made it easier to expand the orbital network, so that's what they've been assisting with. I can't say I understand all the details, but it sounds like they're keeping busy. Well, this is my room. I don't really have too much to decorate with, so sorry if it looks a little bare bones. I'd call it more tidy than anything. Indeed, it looks like what I would expect from someone like you, Noel. So, about the stuffed animal over there. Oh, that, Fran and I share a matching pair of plushies. I brought it with me from the CGF barrack. You did. Honestly, it kind of helps pull the room together. Glad you think so. Still, I'm not entirely adjusted yet, so... But even so, it's good to be here. And this is the Munchkin's room. So I substitute this value into this formula, and... Yippee, I did it. Tia? Lloyd? You have Sunday school today, don't you? Shouldn't you get ready to leave soon? Yeah, I guess it's about time to meet up with Ryu then. Are you sure are you all going out to work? Uh-huh. We were thinking we could all leave together if you want. Oh, were you doing some reviewing before class? Yep. You're such a good girl, Kia. I don't think I ever studied any more than I did back at Sunday school. That's more than I could say. I hardly even showed up. I figured it made more sense to learn on my own than to be taught by some incompetent priest. Wazy! Could you please not set a bad example for Kia? Huh? Sounds like I upset Mama Bear and Papa Bear. Huh? Wazy, what's wrong? Oh, I was just marveling at how advanced Crosspell's curriculum is. More importantly, shouldn't we be going? Yeah. Are you coming with us? Yep, give me 1 sec. I love her. Okay, all set. Alright, let's go. Why don't we take Kia out the back exit? I have my daughter with me. Hey, Zeit, hanging out with Cop? You two always get along. This is the police dog the SSS adopted, right? Good to see you again, Zeit. He said, adopted is not the correct word. I am looking after them. My mistake. Well, true, he does help us out fairly often. He's a proud pup, that's for sure. I've never been good with dogs, but I did manage to get used to Zeit eventually. I don't think I've ever met this black cat over here, though. His name is Cop. We're pretty sure he's been here since before before the CNS moved out. How cute. This is so exciting. I didn't realize joining the SSS came with the kitty privileges. I take it you're a fan of them, Noel? I'm sure you two have plenty of fun together in that case. Kitty. Earlier in the recording session, my cat came and bugged me for food. Does not look like we're getting out this way. Wait a second. When did this happen? Was the rear exit always like this? Perhaps someone commissioned some renovations. Oh yeah, you guys weren't here. Some construction people came by while you were on your trip. I guess the chief called them in. Oh really? I didn't notice them yesterday. Makes me wonder what the chief's up to. Well, I'm sure he's a good reason for it. In any case, we better not leave this way. The good old weapons store. Where's the redhead and that kid with the orbital staff? The both of them still have some business they're taking care of. Oh, okay. And these two here must be your newest members. Sergey filled me in on what arms you prefer, so let me know if you see anything you like. I'm very conscious of you. Obviously, Lloyd's got the twin hammers. She's got her... Ellie has her handgun, which apparently she already has, and it has equipped. Leather fists, Ash Peter. Comfortable gloves often used in sports. Yeah, Wazy is a martial artist. Weird how that didn't give me the prompt to equip to him, but whatever. I'm gonna say everyone's good on armor for now. Prevents freeze. Crossfire, and yeah, she's better off with the Ash Peter. Tempted to give her the long barrel, but that's probably better equipped on her. Oh yeah, and I can equip some quartz. These two have yet to get their master quartz. Fire. Earth, so I guess I'll give you the poison. Okay. Hey, Kia. There's the squirts. Hey, Ryu. Hey, Arnie. Henry. You're late. We've been waiting for you in the front of the bakery. Hush phone. Come on, class is about to start. Sorry, guys. Hey, you two, your energetic is over. It's good to see you're getting along so well with Kia. Oh, you guys are back. Yeah, long time no see. Kia told us all about it already. You're starting the SSS up again. Thankfully. We've been revamping a few things around here, so stay tuned, guys. I'll believe it when I see it. So I guess you guys are good enough to be on the same level as bracers now. Almost. Come on, Ryu. Why do you always gotta sound so rude? Can't say I'm surprised the SSS is popular with kids, too. Whoa, who's that behind you? I don't think I've ever seen you before. Actually, I don't see Tio and Randy either. They're busy taking care of some unfinished business right now. These two are Noel and Wazy, the newest members of the SSS. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you too. Wait a sec. Is the other one a guy or a girl? I mean, your face is kind of girly, but... Ryu! Good question. If you think I'm a girl, then who am I to say otherwise? Come on, Wazy, stop trying to confuse the kids. More importantly, shouldn't the three of you be getting going already? Yeah. See you later, everyone. Good luck with work. Good luck to you too, Kia. Watch out for cars. Uh-huh. Let's go to Momo's place. We have to hurry. Ugh. Oh, to be a kid again. Those boys, were they from West Street? One of them is, the other one is from the residential district. Anyway, let's get to work. We can head back, we can stop by Gen 10 and then the headquarters to start. Chapter 1, Bright Skies, Gathering Storms. And I can use the map to quick travel. Oh, there you are, Lloyd. And I see you brought some fresh faces with you. Yeah, these two are our newest members. It's nice to meet you. I'm Noel Seeker. Wazy Hemisphere. Pleasure's mine. Incidentally, I hear you and Lloyd have known each other since you were little. I would love to hear about what that was like in his what he was like in his early days, if you don't mind my asking. Oh, you bet I don't. I've got a story or two that'd sock the pants off of you, believe me. I never should have introduced you two. If you're done plotting my future embarrassment, could we get back to business? You were going to show us how to use the new Enigma 2 ordnance. Yeah, sorry, slipped my mind for a second. Let's begin. As I'm sure as you all know, you're now using the brand new model of battle ornament, the Enigma 2. It's a direct upgrade from your previous Enigmas, manufactured courtesy of the Epstein Foundation. The biggest difference is the old models is the center slot. The quartz that goes there is referred to as a master quartz. They're the ones with patterns and engravings on them. Exactly, you can't miss them. A master quartz differs from a regular quartz, and that it has the potential to develop and grow. I mentioned that earlier. The master quartz will level with the party, with the character using it. By defeating enemies, while it's set as your Enigma 2, it'll gain experience and become more powerful over time. Sounds almost supernatural. Yes, it's as though the master quartz itself is actually alive. So I assume we're in for a bit of a lecture on its underlying principles. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm no researcher, I just know the basics. Maybe grow wasn't the right word, though. You can think of it more like you're drawing out the hidden power inside your quartz. Anyway, I can at least explain the essentials of using your Enigma. Not so much the theory, but the real-life practical know-how. Before we get to that, these are for you. Pixie, Crow, So this is a master quartz. It certainly feels different from a regular quartz. Are you sure you don't want us to pay for these? Don't worry about that. The CPD provided them for me to get for your training. By the way, master quartz can't be synthesized at normal workshops, and they can't be mass-produced either. The few we have are here shipped directly from the Foundation. Basically, we're the only able to sell one master quartz of each type, so handle yours with care. So they're pretty rare then. Raises speed when battle begins. Raises attack strength when battle begins. Art strength, excuse me. Alrighty, now that you've got a Master Quartz equipped, good work. What's next, Wednesday? Nothing big, you just need to get some live practice in so you can see how they work for yourselves. So you want us to use them in actual combat? Sure do. I know you and Noel already have some experience, Lloyd, but humor me anyway. Worst case, you get some extra practice in. Do you want us to focus on any particular locations or specific number of battles? Not really, I'll leave it to who, what, and where things up to you. Just win one fight without turning tail and running away, that'll be enough. And this is basically just saying you can... And she will synthesize quartz for you. It wants me to unlock it. Yeah, I have to open slots. Okay, that's wonderful. I keep wanting to hit the X button to bring up menu, or yeah, the X button to bring up menu. I think it was the back street. Yeah, back alley. Hello, Imelda. Welcome. My, look at what the alley cat dragged in. It's the SSS. It's been far too long. It's good to see you too, Imelda. You're energetic as ever. I wish from where I was sitting things have been as boring as sin lately. Revanche has been shut down, and you have a lot of... And you lot have been on a way break, too. Even my information broker on the Orbital Network's gone and closed up shop. An information broker on the net? She must mean Yona. I guess she isn't too happy about him being back at the Foundation. Oh, but what's this? I see a couple of unexpected faces with you. Might you be the newest branch of the SSS, perhaps? A member of CGF and the leader of a street gang. Yeah, now there's a recipe for some intrigue. Wait, how did you... It sounds to me like you don't even need an information broker. Yeah, who said I only had one source, my dearies? What a fascinating old broad. By the way, I have a little something for you. Think of it as a welcome back gift. Take it. A key. That's right, Buttercup. You can use it to enter my downtown property, a delightful mansion, Macy and Imelda. Alright, I remember seeing the name on the side of a dilapidated old building. Hey, it is not dilapidated! In fact, it's so lovely that a swarm of monsters couldn't wait to set up house there. Still, I won't complain if you feel the urge to evict them. We only came here because you put up an extermination request in the first place. This is starting to feel like more a thinly veiled demand, actually. Yeah, no one's twisting your arm, but I know you'll do it anyway. Have fun, boys and girls. Imelda, you are... I'm trying to remember... Not here. Not here. Not residential. Downtown. Kind of run down part of town. You guys! Been a while, hasn't it, since the cult incident, if I remember right. It's nice to see you again. Have you been well since returning to the Saber Vipers? Yeah, I guess. I said the reason I kept picking fights with Wald and the others was because of that drug. The guys made sure I wouldn't forget it either. I got my ass whooped pretty good as punishment. You did, huh? At least they forgave you. Wazy, so it's true, you really did join the cops. It's because of you that Wald, did something happen to him, Dino? I guess the least I could do is warn you. Seeing you again did help me get a few months back. Wald's been 10 kinds of pissed off lately. If you value your lives, stay away from downtown. Is there a particular reason he's so upset? Yeah, it's standing right next to you. The Testaments haven't caused any trouble for the cult since the cult incident. But Wazy's ditched the downtown district and climbed into the pig pen. He didn't even bother settling things with Wald. So that's it. In other words, Wald's angry that his rival left him behind. I understand how he feels, but is that really Wazy's fault? Lovely. There's nothing lovely about it, you broccoli-haired bastard. Do you even realize what you've done? It's your fault that Wald hardly even shows up at Ignis anymore. That's his prerogative. And I am exercising mine by working with the SSS. The problems with the Saber Vipers are no concern of mine. You have no right to point that finger at me. In that case, get the hell out of my sight. Don't blame me for what Wall will do if he catches you here, Wazy, or any of you. I think that's our cue. We'll be leaving now. This might be for the best. Goodbye, Dino. Think this was Imelda? Yeah. And I got that done. A lot of septium. The treasure chest activates its power to stop time. Fortunately, it can't do anything either, so nothing happens while you read this text. I'm gonna miss those chest messages. I really am. Okay, let's see what's in here. Treasure! EP charge. 2 of 61. I shall await your answer at midnight. From my heart to yours, Jubilee. With the letter fully read, Cyril sighed, returning to its accompanying chest upon its lap, then sunk further into his chair, long legs spread wide in the most undignified manner. Does Wazy feel it absolutely necessary to say Ara Ara after every time he fights an enemy? Honestly, man. You're not beating the fruit allegations. Lloyd got that level, as did Ellie. Not Ellie, Noel. Excel Shoes. Wow, a sequel to Trails in the Chest. I can't believe they got the chest-spelling author to work on this game. The chest-selling author to work on this game. Swear to God. Increased movement and speed. That'd probably be better on Wazy, honestly, but... yeah, this way. And Wazy got sealed. Not a fan of that. Blind. Ooh. And an advertisement is pasted to the bottom of the lid. You have to be blind not to see all the Macy and Imelda has to offer. For availabilities, contact Madame Imelda at Imelda's Antique Shop. That's going to increase her wind value. Right now, she's kind of a hodgepodge at this moment. But wind and fire is definitely going to suit her better. It's just kind of how it is right now. Time and wind will be good for him. Earth and fire, fire, earth and water. Okay. I am using Ellie as a caster, so it makes sense for her to... ooh. Okay, let's see what's in here. Maybe I should put evasion on Wazy. Someone keeps stealing the wheels off the 1st Division's patrol cars. They're working tirelessly to bring them to justice. Tirelessly. Do you get it? I could put evasion there. For now. Yeah, that's where I just was. That means up here. A cookbook. A book entitled Simple Seasoned Recipes is lying on the shelf. Well, there's what I'm going to be fighting. And that's all there is. Well, let's get Big Skeeter. Well, that's dead. Exterminated monster obtained a craft book. Strike. A craft book. Seems like a little bit before our time, mildly speaking. Oh look, there's an attack in here designed for people who to be used in sync. Don't you think Lloyd and Wazy might be able to recreate this? Hey, you might be right about that. Want to give it a shot, Wazy? It would be my pleasure. And I just got a joint. Strike Heaven. Cool. Got a combination attack for the two of them. Kinda wish I could take that cookbook. I've brought this up before, but I'm a person who genuinely enjoys cooking. And I'm just gonna say it. If you're one of those people who says, can't cook, I don't have 7 hours to make a meal, you're a fucking moron. You're a crybaby. You're worthless, and you should feel ashamed of yourself. Doesn't take that long to make a decent meal. I mean, it can, if you do it right, depending on what you're making. Morning, Cannon. Doing alright? Oh, good morning, Wazy. I'm fine, but there's been a lot more empty bottles around than usual. Makes me mad when people litter, but comparing all the bottles makes for a fun little game. This one's narrow in the middle. Pretty, huh? Nice find. Just watch out for broken glass. Don't worry, I will. And if you're in a place where you can cash in the refund, you can make some money, kid. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's the SSS back in business. Hello, mister. Been a while. No need to be so polite, kids. So the rumors are true, eh? The leader of the Testaments really joined your crew. Can't lie, it's an odd fit. I aimed surprise. That reminds me, now that I'm part of the police, you can't say no to my modification requests anymore, can you? We didn't hire you so that you could get the local business perks, you know. Well, but I suppose I can't. As long as it ain't for picking fights, I'd be happy to give you a hand. So this is your factory, huh? I've heard you specialize in weapon upgrades and orbital devices repairs. You must be the new too, missy. I take my work seriously, meaning I only mod things within reasonable safety limits. I finally got a business permit too, so don't expect me to do anything outside the straight and narrow. Stop by any time you get your hands on some materials and I'll see what I can make with them. And I can use U material to customize weapons. Double twister. So I can upgrade these. Okay, give me a second. Oh, but he does charge. Makes sense. Well, I'll be back for that in a bit. And there's the Scottish twerp. There's always something shady about this place. I see Jingo is running the counter, as usual. The shop has connections to Crossbell City's black market. Remember in the CGF has that you could buy weapons and ammunition here. Well, for what it's worth, this shop will cut you a more honest deal than most in the underworld. But the owner... Now, there's a woman you wouldn't cross twice. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, we shouldn't linger around here if we don't have business. And I can trade equipment. New material... Fit, like... It's a little weird, but it's like they said, it's an exchange shop. You can get some really good quartz here with the right equipment. Ashley. Well, if it ain't the SSS. Hadn't seen your mugs around here in a while. It's nice to see you again too, Ashley. Oh, nothing new. You know me. Just having a bit of fun. If you'd like, we could talk about it over drinks at Trinity. Whatever, kid. What do you need? Just for the record, I've already finished cleaning my stock of everything Revanche left behind. I didn't even realize that was happening. Nothing in particular, we just decided to stop by during our rounds. Well, is that right? Feel free to look around, this is business though, you know. Yeah, I'm heading out, I can take a fucking hint. Welcome. How many in your par? Wazy and the SSS. Did you just welcome us? This place becomes more like a legitimate business day by day. How are you holding up, Abbess? Doing well for yourselves? No complaints. It's good to have you back. Why not make yourself at home while you're here? So, Wazy, how are you liking this SSS? I suppose it's a good fit after all. My chief and colleagues are pretty lenient. They'll even let me work as casually as I please. I don't recall us letting you treat this like a job, like an all-expense-paid vacation. That's right, Wazy. Even as an associate member, you're still part of the police, you know. Listen, this is just the way I do things. You should take a lesson from me and loosen up a bit. All that stiffness can't be good for your joints. You're unbelievable. It would appear that you're already fitting in. I see no problems. Dealing with this guy is nothing but problems. How do you do it, Abbess? Oh, actually, I've been meaning to ask, was everything in the Testaments really okay with Wazy joining? I've been curious as well. Didn't it come as a surprise when your leader decided to leave for the Force? Whether or not we approve of his little consequence, what Wazy says goes, no exceptions. That didn't answer the question. Abbess has the patience of a saint. Well, it was definitely a bombshell, but we came around after talking it over. All of us here have our reasons for being, whether it's to stick it to our parents, or we're just getting away from a broken home. Wazy gave us a place to belong, so if he's chosen a new path, then we'll support him every step of the way. As a matter of fact, this is a good chance for us to start learning how to look after ourselves. We made it a lot of strides since our days of doing nothing but fighting. Managing Trinity has helped us mature. Still, it does get lonely here without Wazy. Okay. Yeah, and you can still come up over here if you want. But I don't think there's anything here for you to get this time around. It's just still here. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails to Azure as I continue with those monster hunting side quests. But until then, I'm the TheDarkSeraph, signing off.